So how are the kiddos doing? I love seeing the videos and stuff. I feel like in a way for them, this is kind of like jackpot time with dad.
It really is. It
Yeah.
is. I think it's the best day ever, every single day. We do so many fun activities. We cook, we bake, we have fun. We play hide and seek. They help me in my office as I'm typing out emails and writing out ideas. I give them paper and pen, and they're writing out their ideas. And Mila and I have started to write a song a day where I just come up with a melody. I put my voice notes there, and she sings about rainbows, and we're going to do this in the aquarium, and the dolphin said hello. And it just like, no song makes sense. And then yet when I listen back, I'm like, you had a rhyming structure. You came back to a chorus. I'm like, you're 4 years old.
Pretty
I
good.
did this for 4 years. When she's 8, everybody better look out.
Because there's going to be Brett Kissel, unicorns, and rainbow songs topping the charts.
Well, if I could write a song as catchy as Paw Patrol, I would have $1 billion.
Yes. I want to know what that recipe that the Baby Shark Paw Patrol Wiggles, what they have figured out, because
okay, I'll tell you a little bit. A lot of these songs are in simple keys, okay? I've done some research.
Okay.
So just like, and everyone can sing in a melodic and a major key, not minor. So this is major, and this is minor, as you know. So nobody wants this, because this is just too sad, moody. But if you put it in a major key, like, welcome to the Wiggle House, to the Wiggle House, welcome to the Wiggle House today. That feels good. Or Paw Patrol will be there on the double. Like, it just has to be in a fun key like that. You're not going to have some hit song for kids like that sounds all Russian and like, it's not going to happen. It'll never be successful.
maybe if you wanted to do it, you could try it out.
Yeah, I could, and then maybe it'll be a big old Ukrainian hit
A big
or something like that.
Russian nursery rhyme hit.
I wonder, I mean, I was probably insensitive to say, but I mean, my heritage is Eastern European. Everybody's Ukrainian and Polish. And I wonder if those nursery rhymes were in those minor keys. So over Easter, I asked my grandparents, and I said, so what kind of nursery rhymes did you have? And my grandpa said, nursery rhymes? We were too poor for nursery rhymes. So I can't get a good answer out of it.
No nursery rhymes for them.
No, none at all.
That's awesome. Yeah, I know. I find myself when I watch it with my niece, even though it's, I mean, the Wiggles, like, I'm not really listening, but then yet later in the day, I'm singing the song in my head and I'm like, dang, the Wiggles.
Yeah, you can't help it. You can't get away from it either. And the worst part about it is back in the songwriting days, this is pre-COVID-19, okay? So everything from now on, I do like BC, before COVID. When I used to be writing songs face-to-face with people, not on Zoom or Facebook Live or whatever it was, I would come up with some of these ideas or these melodies, and then I realized, oh, damn, that's a nursery rhyme. I can't do that. Come on, Brett, be a professional. Think in 2020 terms here. So it's kind of embarrassing as a dad to try to write hit songs that have nothing to do with nursery rhymes. It gets in your head.
Yeah, it does. Especially now, you're immersed in it. But I love seeing the video you guys did. You're on TikTok now.
Yes, took the plunge.
The plunge. You guys did well on that dance, I have to say. Like, round of applause. So you did
thank you.
The Blinding Lights Challenge. Honest.
Yeah, we did it this morning.
Oh, that was this morning. Okay, so how long did it take you guys to learn the dance?
I'll be honest, not long at all.
Okay.
I think we just watched it so much. Cecilia's always been a great dancer. I used to Ukrainian dance for 12 years when I was a kid. So some of these side steps, you know, bow, bow, da 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 down, da 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 da. Like, it was easy. And Mila got it. And Leo.
I'm like, she's good.
Oh yeah, if we would have taken more time, I bet you she'd have got it perfect. But wait, we had to get breakfast going and everything like that. And I had a Zoom call with you, so we had to post it on TikTok and get on with our lives.
I can't wait to see more of that. I have downloaded TikTok. I haven't quite figured it out, but I like messing around with it. So I'm going to maybe dive in soon.
I hope that you do. All I love on TikTok are the funny pranks. Like, the funnier the better, the weirder the better. And so I think my TikTok is going to be the most random grouping of absolute insanity that I can think of.
That's amazing. I can't wait. So I feel like you and I are very similar in this time right now. We both kind of were like, hey, we got to take this opportunity to just, stay busy and keep doing your job. And you're still, playing for fans and coming up with new ideas to interact and, collaborate with artists and stuff. But I feel like you have done a lot in a very short period of time. Like, as far as your Cooped Up concert series, doing Instagram lives, collab with Jess Moskaluk, which is amazing.
Thank you.
And then hop over to the hockey world on Sportsnet. Like, I mean, what else is in the works for Brett Kissel in this strange quarantine time?
There's a lot, actually. I'm really enjoying this time to be creative in a completely different way and exercise a muscle, I guess, in my brain that I'd never been able to do because I'm so busy playing live shows. Don't get me wrong, that way of life, BC, was so much fun, and I sincerely miss it. But this is the life that we're living now. So to be creative and to come up with different series is very, very fun. And so the acapella app that I love, I've been reaching out to a bunch of my friends to do great cover songs together because why not? We've done our Cooped Up concert series that we've now changed to the Now or Never series so that we can focus more on now or never moments with a bunch of different guests. So it's not just music. If they're music, I want them to sing. But for example, my first guest on Tuesday was, last Tuesday was Caitlin Bristow, where we talked about her rise to fame, a lot of the things that she loves. We talked country music trivia, the Drink About Me music video. And then the next Tuesday I did all music. So I called it kind of my greatest hits. So I played every single that I've ever released. Right. The next one is going to feature Jordan Eberle, who's a very good friend of mine, New York Islanders superstar in the NHL, also great Edmonton Oiler for many years. So it's a variety show that doesn't have to just be music oriented. Yes, we'll talk a lot about music, but I'm excited that I get to have those type of special guests and be a host, I guess.
That's awesome. I love that. I have to go back to Caitlin Bristow because I have to tell you about a very strange dream I had that was very sad and weird the day of you and Caitlin doing your Instagram live. So I think I saw your post promoting that she was doing it with you, and I ended up having a dream about it. So I woke up in the morning and I'm trying to recall my dream. We're sitting at the table and I said to Steven, I'm like, I had a very weird dream and it had Brett and Caitlin in it, and I am concerned. And he's like, okay.
So what happened?
So you were older and passed away, and it was your funeral. And Caitlin and I were riding bicycles down a laneway to attend your funeral, singing your songs with like summer dresses on. And so Caitlin and I ride up to your funeral on these bicycles with bells and baskets and baguettes, and that's how we attend your funeral.
Okay, well, I'm glad you wore a summer dress, and I'm glad Caitlin and you were there.
I didn't see anybody else; it was just us. So,
okay, well then I don't know if that would be a very accurate funeral because
I don't know.
I told Cece, I said if I have an untimely departure from this life to the afterlife,
right,
it has to be a party.
Right.
I don't want no tears. I don't want nothing. I just want every booze sponsor I've ever had, like JP Weiser's and Long Shot Wine. And I just want it to be, I want it to be a damn music festival.
Celebration.
Exactly. And I want everybody there. I'm gonna put in my will that like Dean Brody needs to come. And he needs to sing Time, but then he also needs to sing Dirt Road Scholar.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to put in there that Michael Bublé needs to sing And I'm Feeling Good. And I need to make sure that my friend Jackie Ray is going to MC. I want, oh my God, I want everybody there. I want Connor McDavid there. I want Wayne Gretzky there. He's only met me twice, but I want him to take the podium and talk about how good of a guy I used to be. I want everybody there.
Well, you were old in this, so it's okay. Like, it's not an untimely early thing. You were old. But maybe Caitlin and I just got the times mixed up and everybody was partying and we weren't at the right place.
Well, you know what? It's interesting. You must have watched that music video for Drink About Me, because her and Jason are riding those bicycles from Brian and Sarah Balmer's resort called Saru Lamar in Bahamas. They have these beautiful bikes with the basket, probably the baguettes and everything like that. So some way, somehow it got into your psyche.
It's a very strange combination of events, but that I just felt like I had to tell you. I was telling the rec laws about it, and then I'm like, I feel like I need to let Brett know about this strange dream I had.
Absolutely. I guess I just need to stay in the house and don't go dying.
No, don't go anywhere. So what have you guys found that you have been doing more than normal than before with the kids?
You know what? I it's very simple, but I'll say this. We've been talking more. And we sit down many times throughout the day, either at breakfast, lunch, like meal times for sure. But I will just blurt out. It usually starts with me or Cece. And we'll say, okay, girls, okay, Leo, what are we grateful for? And then we'll just talk and we'll just count our blessings. We were in the hot tub yesterday, and we were just going around and we took a moment to compliment each other. And then it expanded to our family and our cousins that we miss and our grandparents and our family that we miss. And so what do you love about Mima? What do you love about Grandpa Bear? What do you love about so-and-so and so-and-so? And talking more has been a real blessing, because often, Shannon, I'm so guilty for this. I'll be in my phone. I'll be on to the next thing. I've got to pack up to get on another flight. I've got another show. I've got another interview. And I just escape and leave. But because we're cooped up together, we're talking more, and that's a very special thing.
Yeah, I love that. And I mean, talking more also brings out honesty, like from Mila when she says that you clean too much and you just need to sit down and relax.
Yes, and eat a snack and get some sunshine.
Yeah.
My favorite is how blunt she was, like this, and she's holding her hands. And all he does is clean, and he's cleaning too much. He needs to have a snack. Like, that was classic.
I watched it so many times. I was like, she is serious. There's not.
Oh, yeah. It was, TLC should have been there for a legit intervention.
Yeah, because she was like, she had thought about it. She's observed, and she was like, Dad, this is what I have noticed, and we're going to need to address it.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know what? Leave it to kids. Kids only have one mode, and that's honesty mode. Yeah. They don't know how to sugarcoat anything. They just say what needs to be said.
And I think that's the best part. I love it. And I love that you guys share that. I think that's the special thing about your family, is that you let people know, like you let people in, but you also show that you guys are a normal family with stuff that happens. Your kids are just like, other kids that say the darndest things, and we get to see that and laugh with you.
Well, I appreciate that. Did you get a chance to listen to Cece's and my Keeping a Kissel podcast we released yesterday?
No. So I was going to ask you about that, because it's on my list of things I'm going to listen to it this weekend when I have time. I just saw the title of it, which is Pooping in Peace. And I was like, oh my God.
It was all about parenting and the funny struggles that we all go through, and sharing some of Cece's and my things. She just kind of started on a tangent about how when we were filming the podcast and talking about our kids, we got a hot cup of coffee, and she's sipping this while we're recording. She's like, oh, this is heaven. I haven't had a hot cup of coffee in 4 years. And we started talking about all the things she misses that she just can't do anymore because she's got 3 monkeys hanging off of her. Like it's a damn jungle. It's a circus in our kitchen every day. And she said, what about you? And I said, it's going to the bathroom in peace. Like literally, it's like bang, bang, bang. Dad, like I just need 5 minutes, maybe less. I need 2 minutes. Just let me poop in peace. So what I did is I wrote a poem about it, and I think I'm going to make it into a children's book. I think it'll be funny.
Oh, I think that's a great idea. I'm doing some readings of children's books right now for some people, and I would totally love to read Poop and Peace.
Well, you know what? I'm definitely excited to see that book turn into something. We do have it trademarked. We've got it registered. I just need to talk to a publishing company and secure my illustrator to draw cartoon versions of me, Mila, Arya, and Leo.
That's amazing. Oh, I love that. I will buy a copy. Absolutely.
Yeah, well, I'll make sure that I send it to you and send one to Harlow. I don't know if this will get done in the next couple of weeks or if this is going to get done in a couple of years, but
Either way, yeah, because I know my Matt and Ashley, they've kind of explained to me what it has been like for them. And that's definitely been one of the things that Ashley, I said, hey, where's the lock? Like I'm trying to go to the bathroom at their house. And she's like, we just took the lock off the door because we can't lock the door anymore because the kid just will bash the door in. So I'm like,
well, not only that, but Arya the other day goes into one of the bathrooms and she locks the door, locks herself in.
Oh,
and now we're like, oh, for Fox Creek. So like, how can we get in? Like it was an ordeal. Like I'm telling you, it's a circus.
Yeah. Oh man, I love it though. Okay, well, thank you for joining us for the Pure Country Home Hangouts.